Studies from Nature were originally published between 1788 and 1790. They comprise of 5 books showing drawings from nature by Kitagawa Utamaro. I don't think there's ever been a limited edition that has involved so much painstaking handcrafting. The 2 books of crawling creatures are hand-bound in Japanese sewn style. The 2 books of myriad birds and the book of the ebb tide are in concertina style, where each spread is tipped and glued at the foredge, then trimmed to create full spreads. The books of crawling creatures were originally owned by Joseph Banks, the famous naturalist and explorer, and in fact you can see his signature at the beginning of the books. Next to each of Kitagawa Utamaro's illustrations is a poem specifically written for that illustration, which were all written by distinguished members of the Edo Koyuko Circle. Using a very delicate varnish, we overprinted particular areas of the print, so we were able to give the impression of the mica that was on the originals. By tracing over scans of the original pages, we were able to emboss the printed pages and reproduce the embossing on the original. We spent a lot of time researching different papers in order to find the perfect paper for this project. Papermilk is very soft, it has a beautiful shade and resembles the paper of the originals very closely. It also contains papermilk fibres, which give it the strength and resilience required to withstand both the embossing and the concertina binding. We commissioned a Japanese calligrapher called Kashu to redraw the calligraphy for the book labels, and this is done in the kaisho style. The facsimile is limited to 500 copies. The limitation certificate is printed on Free Life Merida ochre, which is a beautiful colour to match the colour of the bindings. The binding was particularly challenging, the folding, the collating, ensuring that we had the books working in the Japanese style. It's really one of the most challenging books we've ever worked on. These studies from nature are some of the finest examples of printmaking in existence, and I was so pleased when taking back our proofs to the British Museum to check against the originals to see that we had managed to match so closely